Welcome to GettBettr Box Book Reviews. I'm your host, Jake Didion. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Sorry I'm dealing with a little cold this last few days, so forgive me for any slurred words or congestion that you might sound. Before we get started with the book of the week, I want to announce that our website for GettBettr Box, if you guys aren't familiar with what GettBettr Box is, it's a little subscription box business that I've started. I started so I can provide like an understanding that, everyone, like, you're truly capable of anything, and I think a big reason I was able to change my habits, my attitude about money, relationship was, and really working on building something of my own instead of working for a boss or having that stupid 9-to-5 job that you hate. In the box, I have well-known business books, a couple tools. I'll kind of do a little thing. The stuff's not ready yet, but you can go on my website. I'll put it in the link below, so you guys can get on there and look around and subscribe to our newsletters. But yeah, so it comes with a couple books, like, for example, Creator Code, maybe, Bold. There's 3 different choices. There's a bronze, a silver, and a gold. The bronze you get 1 book, the silver you get 2, and the gold you get 3. And then you get some tools and some mystery gifts from us that we send each month. So you guys can take a look, and I'll put a link below. Let's see here. The platform that I'm using is Cratejoy. We thought starting off that's the best option for us. It's pretty affordable. You can customize all your stuff on there. It was really pretty easy to set everything up, but it's not really about it being easy for me. I'm trying to make it easier for you guys to understand that being an entrepreneur is one of the best gifts that this world has given you, and especially to be in America. You have so much opportunity, and I just wanted you guys to realize that through these books and lessons and methods that these great authors and people that built some of the biggest companies have gone through in becoming the best. So I'll stop ranting for now, but let's get to the book. This week's book is Thin Green Line by Paul Sullivan. For the better part of the last decade, Paul Sullivan has written about and lived among some of the wealthiest people in America. He has learned how they saved, spend, put their children through school, and how they've really built up a massive amount of wealth. So he followed them around for a while, and there's some insights in here that are pretty interesting. For instance, there was this guy that put a whole bunch of money in this offshore account, and the manager of that money, he was taking on so much more risk than the other guy, and eventually they put that manager of the money and on house arrest, and the guy that had all that money stored away was free to go. He just had a couple probation fines or something, but it was really interesting about how they use, I guess not use people, but like try to get away from all this stuff. But here in America, you have to realize that the tax, you should think about it as something that you had to pay to be a part of this awesome country. You know what I mean? That's something you're gonna have to pay, and you shouldn't be dreading that all the time about taxes and all that stuff. So yeah, Paul Sullivan, he just learned from them and their pitfalls and how they got back up on their feet and really created some awesome wealth. So I'll read the summary the book provides. For the better part of the firsthand, Sullivan knew why some people can. Firsthand, Sullivan knows why some people, even rich people, never find true wealth, and why other people, even those who've had far less, are much wealthier. The unique guide is a welcome antidote to the idea that wealth is a number on a bank statement. So, in this book, he really described rich and wealth, two completely different things. He describes being rich as making a lot of money, but they were earners, and then they spent that earnings right away. And what the wealthier people did was made money, and then invested, and then made more money off those investments, and started creating all this stuff. Another good example of someone like that in this book was someone that created these panel doors. He had a huge panel door business, and he wasn't really sorry, there's a bug. He wasn't really fulfilled with what he was doing. He was making a ton of money. Then he eventually said, "Fuck it, let's go to Napa Valley." Him and his wife moved to Napa Valley. They have the beautiful vineyard there. He makes superior wine. And they serve that wine in some of the best restaurants in California. And he's 10 times happier. He says it's not about the profit for the wine. I think he said in there that he broke even most of the time that business was on, but he was so much happier doing that, what he loved, which was wine. Some other little inserts here. I thought there's also this little town. I just wanted to highlight this quote to you because I thought it was really interesting. If investing is dreaming about the future, managing debt is coming to terms with the past and its impact on the present and everything else. So he really point in on how debt really killed people's wealth, and that's what the rich did. They went in huge amounts of consumer debt, and it really backfired on them, and they never really gained true wealth. He thought of those people as like doctors and people that had huge, that had to spend a lot to keep their role as a doctor. But he also describes someone in the NFL, Paul. I can't remember his last name, but he played for the Bills, and he lived frugally throughout his whole entire NFL career. He, instead of buying a BMW, he bought an Audi. He just saved $10,000. He was making, he made over $75 million in his career so far, and he said that he's just making sure that once his NFL career is over, that he's not going to have that kind of money, and so he needs to make sure that he's putting some stuff away and making investments for the future. So yeah, great book. You can actually buy this book on my GettBettr box at createjoy.com. You just click on book reviews, and then it'll pull up this book is right here. I have a good amount of them available, and I'm telling you, this is the cheapest price book you're gonna find anywhere. I'm not trying to make too much money off of these, but I'm definitely charging a lot less than anyone else you'll find on the internet. I think it's like $8.99 or something plus shipping. But yeah, great book. I'd say the rating for this is a good 7 out of 10. It's definitely interesting, him being there with them. So yeah, 7 out of 10. There's some definitely good stuff, and you guys can definitely learn a lot from this. So yes, I prefer it. Also, so we actually got in our go on to the GettBettr box stuff. Just doing all self-promoting stuff. But we actually got our custom boxes made. They came in this week. It has the GettBettr box logo. It has entrepreneurial books and tools, which it contains inside. A box for entrepreneurs, and then it has all our social media tag names and everything else. So yeah, and this one's the premium, I'll kind of show you what, or not premium, a bronze, what a bronze would come with. So you open it up, this one's empty, but I'll kind of get a book or something. I think I have them. Yeah, I actually have some. Yeah, I think, so you'll get a book like that, the Creator Code, the 6 Essentials of Extraordinary Entrepreneurs, and you'll get notepad or planner or any other helpful tools, and then you'll get a custom mystery gift from us. So it's definitely worth the value that I'm charging. But if you guys have any questions, you can get in contact with us at, I think it's support at GettBetterBox.com. You guys can email us about questions or concerns about shipping or any other questions about our boxes or anything like that. And what I'll be doing is there's also going to be some guides in here that'll help you out, but I'll also be broadcasting some reviews on YouTube as well as other books, so you guys will be able to see those on YouTube before you get your boxes each month, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll put a link for my website in the bio under this video, so you guys can check it out. So that's it for this week's The Thin Green Line, The Money Secrets of the Super Wealthy by Paul Sullivan. Great book, definitely recommend it. You guys have a